Welcome to Hello Neighbor 3. Now this is a prototype build, prototype 2 as you can see at the top of the screen right there. So things could change in the final build, just kind of keep that in mind. We are dropped off in Ravenbrooks. Our bus took off, all of our stuff's on it, and we're abandoned here. And now we have to try and figure out a way to continue our adventure. If you look at the bus schedule, it says all buses have been canceled due to low demand. Please call the bus service if you need a bus urgently. Clearly we don't have a phone. So what I'm going to be showing you in this video is how to find the phone and how to call the bus. That's what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be calling the bus so we can try and get the hell up out of here. This game, Hello Neighbor 3, is a departure from the standard Hello Neighbor where you're kind of confined to a normal small area or a single house, like in the first game. This is a very large, wide open area. There's a ton of buildings and houses and stores and things to explore and little puzzles to solve and story to unravel and places you can take things apart. You can repair things and use them. There's just a lot to this game. But for the sake of this walkthrough here, I'm going to show you guys how to get the hell out of here. So first things first, you need to head over to this blue house with the radio tower on top of it. It's a pretty good start. Now, if you see a security camera running around here, try and stay out of its beam if you're trying to get into a house, because if you go into it, it goes into lockdown mode in the house. It's really annoying. So, you know, come around this direction, we're going to jump into this window here. So you got to jump and then crouch, which is control by default, and land on the windowsill at the same time. Ta-da! We did it first try. I would recommend, once you're inside a house, if you had to go about getting into it, open another window or a door. There's lots of light switches. You can turn the lights on if you want to. There's places you can turn off security systems. You can turn off generators. There's a lot to be able to interact with. But climb under the bed, avoid the lawnmower. If the lawnmower catches you, it resets you outside the house that you're in and takes all your items from you. You don't want that. Now, the easiest way to avoid it is just to follow the same path that's going here. And we're going to go upstairs. Again, if the camera sees you, you get kind of locked downstairs for a little bit. So we got to wait for the camera to come back and the lawnmower. And then we're going to try to avoid both of those. This one's a little bit more tricky just to get past because, you know, they kind of run back and forth in a weird pattern like this. So you kind of follow them around for a little bit. Camera moves out of the way. You can kind of scooch over here. You can go in this room if you want to. And hide from the lawnmower for a second until he goes past. Come on back. There you go. Okay, camera's out there. We're going to go in this room right here, but we tripped the alarm, so I'm assuming it's going to lock me down here in a second. Yep. Nope. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Ha-ha. Oh, we got trapped by the camera. He almost saw me. I mean, he almost got me. All right, so there's some of the NPCs in this game are oddballs like this guy. And you can see they all have a relations meter above them. Enemy, stranger, neutral, and friend. This guy is a stranger, meaning that if he sees us, he just takes off running. As of right now, in this particular build, I don't think there's a way to improve their relationship. I've yet to find that. So I don't know if you can bring them cake and all of a sudden they're friends with you. No idea. I have yet to figure that out. But if they're an enemy, they will chase you down. And if they catch you, you lose all your stuff. So you got to try not to get caught. So we're waiting for the security cameras to reset the security system so that the gate will lift up off of this door because we got to go outside that. There it goes. All right, so avoid the camera again. Go outside, and then we can turn off the security system. So now we don't have to worry about the camera or the lawnmowers. This guy's just going to run from us every time, so it's not a big deal. Okay, we need the big giant yellow crayon with the creepy face out here. So just press E on it to pick it up. Dude's straight up eating a whole cake. Look at that. Hey, dude, are we friends? Nope. And he don't want to give me any cake. From here, you can either break out this window, which takes some time and effort, or open the side window, crouch, and crawl out of it. Now, don't fall off, because you got to stay on the roof. So then we're going to run around right over here, and you get to this pipe. Now what you got to do is use your right click is you need to get your crayon to fall off like that. Get him to stay just like this. If you get out of the way, it will roll off the roof, and you have to do it all over again. So try not to let it roll off the roof. You're going to jump on the crayon, jump on the pipe, and you're good to go. If it rolls off after that, the only time you need it again is if you fall off the pipe, or if you fall off the house and you got to start over again. So go a little bit gingerly. Once you're on the rooftop, we got to ascend to the top of this little radio tower at the top here. The music's coming from the dude inside the house. He keeps turning the radio on and off. You can turn the generators off in this. There's one right below here, and it shuts off all power to the entire building. But we don't need to do that. We need to parkour our way to the top of this little tower up here. Now, there's not any fall damage. There is 0 fall damage in this game. So if you fall off, you don't have to worry about dying or hurting yourself. You just have to run all the way back up here again. That's annoying. So, get up to the top, the tippy top. You got a good view of this. First thing you need, pick up the lightning rod. Because you can see there's a storm coming in the distance, and lightning is going to play a small part in this. But you can see the area here. You've got quite a lot of room to explore. You know, this is one of the houses we ran, but we came in from that direction. There's the bus stop. There's an entire other path up over that way. There's a store there. So if you're playing this, enjoy it and explore to your heart's content. Since there's no fall damage, just launch your happy butt off the top unless you have some weird vertigo. Also, there is no sprint meter, so you can just run forever. I would recommend doing 2 things. If you find cake, pick some up and then eat it because it gives you a speed boost, and then pick one up for later. So now we can run even faster. Alright, so when you're running around and you see these signs, the no people signs, avoid those areas if you can because the forest entity will come after you. The forest entity is this weird stick figure looking dude with a road cone on his head, and if he catches you, it's game over, okay? Absolutely game over. Don't let that security camera see you. It doesn't pan all the way over here, so you're okay, but that door is locked. So we have yet another window we got to climb in. So we're going to go in this way. Jump, crouch, land on top of the windowsill again. Watch out for the lawnmower. There's another cake on the table there. Okay, so from here, just run upstairs, and we're pretty clear from here. So now go out this window right here, and this will be a little bit of a shortcut to get over there. This is one of the easier ways to get on top of the roof. You can turn the generator off right there, but this building needs power. And if you just heard a car crash in the distance, that's one of the random neighbors. He crashes his car every day. So then we're going to go out this window, ease out onto the little walking path, don't fall off, and then we're going to climb up on top of the roof this way. As again, you can get inside on top of the roof going up the stairs that go up this little silo here. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of ambient noises that are creepy as hell too. Like, sounds like gunshots going off, doors opening, floors creaking. There's just a lot happening. You can see one of the NPCs right over there too. But we need to climb up here. So, jump, land on the boards if you can. Jump and crouch to land on that one. And now you're on top of the roof. Ta-da! There's more cake up here should you want it. First things first, turn on the storm alarm. You'll hear it going off because there's a storm coming. Here's the reason why you want to turn that on. Because if the storm comes in and it gets bad enough and the NPCs are out walking around, the storm can actually go ahead and end your game. It'll say something like, oh, the NPCs or the villagers got scared and hurt or killed or something by the storm, and it's your fault, basically, somehow or another. So turn that on so they don't get scared. Alright, after that, what you got to do is go back around this side of the building. You can go around that way if you want to. And we need to open up this window, jump, crouch. Let's try that again. Jump, crouch, and land in, and there's your phone. Ta-da! Now, you'll see that right at the moment we have a poor signal. If you try to call right now, calling bus line, connection failed, signal is needed. If you climb up here, it doesn't work. If you climb on top of that house over there, it's not tall enough, so you can't do it. So I would highly recommend just pressing a different button so that it's not in your hand so you don't accidentally throw it down. Okay, we have everything we need now. So, where we're heading next is to the Ferris wheel on the hill. So, if you want to have some more cakes, make it so you can run a little bit faster, might as well. Enjoy the cake. I'm going to keep one for a little bit later because I'm going to need it. Okay, again, no fall damage, so just run around whichever direction you want to. I'm going to follow the path that leads all the way back up to the Ferris wheel. So you can see the, creepy sign right there is letting me know that he's close by. Please don't catch me. Okay, we made it. Woo! If you stay in that area too long... Oh, sorry, my bad. If you stay in that area too long, he will pop out and catch you. He doesn't even have to touch you. He just has to be in your area, and then your game is over. So don't let him catch you. A little lawnmower. We've got a bunch of security cameras here. They're fairly easy to just run past if you want to. And where we're going is that direction, the far right corner of this, I don't know what you call this, amusement park. So we're going to this building right over here with where all those little wires and stuff are. So, and we can come around over to this side. The security camera saw us, so we gotta wait for it to reset so it'll open up here. That's the only downside really to the security cameras, is that it just locks everything and makes it take an extra couple minutes before it'll actually work. And ta-da, it opened. Open. Thank you. Get inside, and now what we need to do, stand on top of the windowsill and jump on the stairs. Stand on top of the windowsill, jump on the stairs. Second try. Alright, so from here, we're going to jump crouch again to make your way up there. You're going to do that a lot in this game to get into the places before you unlock everything. Alright, so then from here, we're going to jump and go through the window, follow this around, follow this board down, and now you're at the generator, okay? The big Gatorade lightning bolt on the side. This is where you need your lightning rod. Now, the way I've got it to work every time is I just jump and look down like this, and then right-click, and it sticks it up on top of it like that, kind of free-floating. Now you're good to go. If you follow this power line all the way down where it loops around, goes all over the place, it leads to the Ferris wheel. I traced it backwards to come back over here. It's the only reason I figured that out. So, now that we have a way to get power to this place, we need to get over to the Ferris wheel. You have a lot of time before the storm actually gets here, so you can go explore, do whatever you want to. Just make sure you don't get caught. Because if you get caught, they take your phone away from you. It's really tyrannical, basically. You take whatever route you want to go about to get to the Ferris wheel. If you stay on top of the roof, less likely of chance for the robots and stuff to see you, and it's just easier to get over here. And then for me, what I do is I just go around this side of the fence, because there's nobody over here, except for that little dark area, jump up on top and run around this way. Now, if it's a little bit darker like it is right now, you've got to be very careful, because there's some idiot running around over here that's got a superhero costume on, and if he catches you, it's game over. I mean, you've lost everything. You've lost your phone, you lose your lightning rod, everything that you did have is gone. So be very careful, because he kind of just runs a pattern around here. You'll know when you see him, because he's a big idiot with a blue cape and rain boots on. Now, what you have to do is just climb inside the little Ferris wheel container thingy here, hide, don't move, and wait for the storm to roll in. You can see right now it's 17:50 o'clock in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't know if the storm rolls in at the exact same time every time, but it doesn't happen very quickly. I do know that down in that village area where the scarecrow thingy was, see how the lights just came on at 6 o'clock? You'll also see they put on a fireworks show in a little bit too, so you can sit and watch that if you want to. I don't know what it does, other than it's just kind of pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit right here, we're going to wait, we're not going to move, and we're going to wait for the storm to roll in. See, there's the fireworks. There's the guy with the blue cape on. Do not let him see you. Just stay crouched in here. If he sees you, he will run all the way up in here and get you, and boom, you get teleported out, and it's game over. So don't let him see you. If you're wanting to just beat the game, to do what you got to do to get out of here, basically, don't let him see you. Okay, 5 a.m. seems to be about when it happens, but we're finally moving. Lightning strike happened. We're good to go. Everything's powered on, but you can see we are slowly moving to the top of this thing. So, it's a bit of a walk, or it's a bit of a wait, so you got plenty of time to do things. All right, strong signal, so left click, calling the bus line. And the bus has arrived. Evacuate. Yay! By the way, if you right-click, you throw stuff, so don't accidentally right-click. Okay, so, as I said, there is no fall damage, so take whatever path you want to get out here. I am going to land on this other window, apparently. I'm trying to avoid superhero dude right there that's landed right behind me, because he will catch you and it'll be game over. Now, you already called the bus, so it doesn't necessarily matter if you lose your phone or anything like that. You just don't want to game over this bad boy. So now I'm just trying to figure out how to get back, and yes, I'm running in a circle, make sure he's not coming after me. I'm saving my cake until I get a little bit closer. I'm going to try very, very hard to avoid the forest at all costs, because I don't want the forest entity to get me. Again, if he catches you, it's freaking game over. So I'm going to go back up this way. We're basically just ran in a circle trying to get away from the blue cape dude. We got to go, let's see, that's the, this is the way of the foresty area. We're going to cake it up here, and let's just run. See if we can't get past all this. Don't catch me, dude. Oh, I heard it all. Okay, I heard stuff down there. Alright, we're back on the main road, so hopefully, just hopefully we can get out of here, because now I don't know what kind of terrible, horrible things happen at this point. Let me see, where are we? That's the direction we need to go, I think. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the route we came to get in here. We're going to try and just take the same route we took to get back. I don't know how long the bus waits. I don't want to assume it's going to be here and then it not. Let's see, how do I get back up here the easiest way? Can I parkour up on top of these rocks? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, stop jumping. Ready? Haha, it worked. Okay, now we got to make it back over to the bus stop. There's the bus! Yes, we found the bus. We did it. Push. Yay, we did it. We got the bus called. This is not a very comfortable looking bus at all. Country road, take me home. There's no seat belts. Are we gonna here, maybe I should just I don't know where you're taking me. Successfully escaped! Yay! Iris lost in the storm, Jacob lost in the storm, and Vandal lost in the storm. I don't know who they are, but they are not my problem. This is not my town. So there you have it. That's what happens if you escape. So that's how you go about doing the escape of Ravenbrook to get back out of the bus. So there you have it. That's Hello Neighbor 3. There is a lot of other things going on here, obviously, that I do not want to spoil for you. If you enjoy the Hello Neighbor world, go get the prototype, or if the game's already out, go check it out. I'm a big Hello Neighbor fan, have been for years. Again, thanks to Tiny Build for letting me play the game again. They make fantastic games. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Leave a like on it if you did. Subscribe here if you're brand new and you want to see more videos. Thank you guys so much for being here. Check out the merch if you want to support the channel. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.